So, willkommen zum 5. Spieltag der Nürnberg Silverbacks Liga. Jetzt schon etwas vorgezogen, hat sich so ergeben. Meine Texans gegen die 49ers. Schauen wir mal, was dieses Spiel bereithält. Mein erstes Spiel mit aktivem Kommentar. Ich bin gespannt, was rauskommt. Den man mich letztes Mal mit meinem Gegenspieler ja gemeinsam hat fluchen hören.
The NFL is on EA
Auf
Sports,
geht's.
and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Houston Texans.
49ers kriegen den Ball zuerst.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
So, dann schauen wir mal, was für ein Personal er aufstellt. 3 Wide Receiver, riecht nach Pass. Gehen wir mal auf 4er Coverage.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. That was dangerous.
Fast intercepted.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
Oh man, that was close.
Gutes altes Temper too.
Change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. On the screen, this is Coleman. He'll have a first down past the 40.
Da hat er mich erwischt mit dem Screen. Den hätte ich jetzt nicht erwartet.
He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Check 99, check 99. 65.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line.
They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards.
Da mag die Screens heute.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think, a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. The bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Da habe ich angebissen auf den Run-Fake. Shit.
It'll go as a first down for
Müsste mir
San
Blitz
Francisco
spielen.
on a pickup of 16.
Here we go. Patch it. Watch 11. Shoot.
Garoppolo on first down.
Und da haben wir einen
Sanders, and it's
Robe.
intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
Woo.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception.
That last one, that hurts. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry for Carlos Hyde. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
I smell fear in that offense.
Right there, 54. Right there.
On second down, high. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Reset. 19. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win.
They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Dann gehen wir mal. Wenn ich 4. und Inches nicht schaffe, dann habe ich auf dem Feld heute nichts verloren. Nee.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Running for it, here's Hyde. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
First down, Texans.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a run with Hyde. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. From just shy of midfield, Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Now a first down throw, Watson.
Oh, come on, man.
The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd
Shit.
down.
Da habe ich den Wurf versaut. Das wäre fast ein Touchdown geworden.
But do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their
Carlos Hyde, see you
Woohoo.
later. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Da hat er den Tackle versaut und der Touchdown war geschenkt.
28 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
Whew.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Dann schauen wir mal. 3 Titans, das riecht wieder nach einem Run.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
Und das erste Quarter ist rum. Haben wir ja gut rumgebracht mit 2 Drives. Puh.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On 2nd down, it's Coleman.
Oh.
Brought down right around the 37.
Und mein erster den Tackle versemmelt. Einfach durchgelaufen durch J.J. Watt. Interessant.
Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
That's the way. He's checking. Crunch. Check. Crunch.
Hey, alert!
2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and it's 3rd and 5.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Check hot route. Hot. Under 10.
11. Go ahead. Stay hot.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo.
Oh, hat er mich überworfen, der
And he's
Sack.
going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 1-yard line.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Check 24.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Oh boy.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Here we go. Black 80! Right here. 21.
Goose. Check. Lucky.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Phew.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 2nd and goal, Garoppolo looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
21.
Garoppolo.
Ah!
Pulls it in the end zone. touchdown, San Francisco. Levine Toilolo there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Na dann, 2-minute Drive. Eine Timeout extra. Schauen wir mal, was wir hinkriegen. Schauen wir mal, was wir noch hinkriegen vor der Halbzeit.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Right there.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. First down, a run with Hyde. Hyde, a first down and more. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Watson on first down.
Oh, fuck.
Too tough to hold on to
Da
that
hab ich
one.
mich
It's
voll
2nd
verguckt.
down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Here's Hyde. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Oh, ficken.
Intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they get the football, but not much on
Oh,
it
bin ich blöd.
as he stopped
Bin
at the
ich blöd.
7-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other
Bin
plans.
ich
They were
blöd.
already
Immer
in
diese
field goal
Interceptions
range,
in der Red
but
Zone
boom,
oder
an
in der
interception.
Endzone.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
11.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. This is Coleman with a grab. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. Bound to lose one. Check 43. He's coming. We got double up.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line.
Na, scheiße.
And now we'll get a late
Was?
timeout
Er hat ihn.
as
Ah,
it
jetzt
comes in
komm.
the waning moments
Ich hab gedacht, er war
of quarter number 2.
incomplete. Hätte ich jetzt keine Auszeit nehmen sollen. Ich bin so blöd. Ah.
Garoppolo now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain.
Habe ich wieder Punkte liegen lassen. Genau wie bei dem einen Spiel, das ich verloren habe.
Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Abschütteln, neuer Drive.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. 24. Here we go. Check, check, check. Motion.
Watson just beating the play clock. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. The Clemson connection. Watson to Hopkins for a big one. 43 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Hyde. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there's another 1st down run right there.
They run again with Hyde on 1st. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Carlos Hyde.
Da hat sich das Rote Meer geteilt, im wahrsten Sinne des Wortes.
The Texans have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
Ah, shit, ich verkacke es immer.
Terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball.
Bin so ein schlechter Kicker.
I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Hitzdick. Leider kein Fumble. Den hätte ich mir jetzt gewünscht, natürlich.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay.
Oh Mann, ich war doch genau da. Wieso haut er nicht auf den Ball drauf? Einen Ausfallschritt zu viel gemacht.
See what they have up their sleeve. Garoppolo, 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and... Bob's accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
41 Mike. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo.
Woo.
He gets his target.
Nice.
It's the tight end, Toilolo. That's good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are
Komm, jetzt muss doch mal ein Stop
because
her.
everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Und da Hamann. Yes, sack.
He's able to get in there for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the fair catch is taken.
Noch ein Fair Catch, weil ich alles auf den Block gesetzt
That's going to
habe.
go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Probieren wir es doch mal mit einer Play-Action hier.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking deep downfield. He's got
Und es klappt wie ein Wunder. Wuhuhu.
Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 87 yards. And the Texans.
Da hat angebissen.
I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
Dann gehen wir mal für
And
2.
anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with him. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2.
Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Here we go.
Here's Watson.
Nein!
Going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Na gut.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Oh Gott, was für ein schlechter Kick.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Da habe ich Dusel gehabt, den hat er eigentlich schon gehabt.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. He's crashing, he's checking crash. Check 37, check 37. 1 Omaha, check 15.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Ich habe ihn in Manndeckung gehen lassen und der lässt ihn einfach frei laufen. Was habe ich da bitte falsch gemacht bei den Adjustments? Das ist wirklich eine gute Frage. Decke ich ihn lieber doch selber, ey, den Kittel. Es wird ein Lauf, sieht man schon. Yep.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Here we go. Back to 80.
Check your hot read. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Well, getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Und das war's dritte Quarter.
Get to the line to run another play. So we'll ends as the third quarter has come to a close. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
Schauen wir mal, ich würde gerne einen
This is
Blitz
the NFL and it's on EA
machen, dass
Sports.
ein Run nicht klappt. Aber irgendwie habe ich das Gefühl, er will einen Pass machen.
The Niners on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Und da haben wir ihn wieder.
He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. To Sean Gibson. Give him the sack.
No.
Now the Texans will burn the
Das
first
machen wir jetzt einmal mit.
That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Da soll er nochmal drüber nachdenken. Und er geht dafür.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
13.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th.
Und da haben wir wieder Roby, mein Freund.
Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation,
sehr gut.
throwing an interception here when you have to claw
Jetzt
your
müssen
way
wir
back
schön
in,
die Zeit
that
runterbringen.
one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Switch. Motion.
After the interception, here's Watson.
Oh, warum läuft Hopkins sich nicht besser frei? Da hatte ich jetzt wirklich... er wird geblockt. Na, dann brauche ich mich nicht wundern.
You've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Mike 54. Let's go, D. Back.
They run high, and he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for 3rd down.
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Das war jetzt wirklich Dusel, Alter. Oh mein Gott.
The Texans pick up the first down.
Das war Dusel. Da hatte Fels nicht viel Raum. Aber der eine Schritt, den er gemacht hat, war dann genug.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Oh Mann, ey.
Yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The Texans on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Another tote for the afternoon workhorse. It's high. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but
Alter, willst du mich verarschen?
About a yard or so short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Mike 54. Go.
They'll run for it. High. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Carlos Hyde turned away on 4th down. And the Niners take over.
Oh, da bleibt er an dem einen hängen, der ihn blocken soll. Oh mein Gott.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, I'm coming for you.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Flag. Check 13. Check.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
I did my job.
That's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it. Not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his
So, jetzt muss ich es eigentlich nur noch schön nach Hause bringen. Keine bösen Überraschungen mehr.
As we welcome you back, and you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Wide. Get wide. Check nickel.
Hyde. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Go.
And Watson's going to throw it here. And that'll be incomplete.
Shit.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
What do you want?
Mike 56.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Mike's 56. Bring it.
And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Mike's by 4.
Hey, tight down. There you go.
They run it again with Hyde. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash, this
Defense hat mir jetzt den Arsch gerettet. Nach den Offensivfehlern.
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just
So, 19:7. Nach einer etwas schlechteren ersten Hälfte in der zweiten hat die Defense mir richtig gut den Hintern gerettet. Jo, das war's für dieses Spiel. Später kommt dann noch das nächste Spiel gegen einen Kontrahenten, der auch Patrick heißt. Das wird dann der Paddy Bowl. Wenn ihr wollt, könnt ihr wieder dabei sein. Vielen Dank für dieses Zuschauen und ich melde mich erstmal ab. See you soon!